Here we are at SummerSlam. Oh, what is this? It's the randomizer coming out. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? What's happening here? What? Wait, he's in crutches. No, what is he doing? What is he moving? He dropped the crutches. Oh, no. He's walking to the ring. He's going to cash in. He's going to win SummerSlam. Oh, no.
Lou.
Yeah.
Lou,
Yeah.
Lou, wake up. It's time to do the show.
Oh, I had a horrible nightmare. I was calling a match of the randomizer winning SummerSlam and ruining SummerSlam for us.
Well, I got some news for you there, and some bad news, as Wade Barrett would say. He actually did win.
No!
Welcome to Tfspod, otherwise known as 24/7 Podcast. Yeah, 24/7 Lou, winning championship rings, while Ric-Hard is your conference favorite host. Yeah, you know it, the one-man band is the wrestling trivia king of kings. A dice, a wheel, a number deal. The randomizer will tag in to make the spiel. Tfspod, Tfspod, Tfspod. Welcome to the wrestling home of super fans, where we clash with facts and master plans. Opinions soar and predictions unfold, while our championship goldie shines brighter than any other gold. Join the excitement, raise your voice. In this wrestling realm, we will make some noise. Each match ignites our hearts ablaze. United we triumph under Goldie's shining Tfspod, Tfspod, Tfspod. I said Tfspod, 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 Tfspod.
Welcome to Tfspod. This is 24/7 Lou. And
It's Ric-Hard saying, as much as I would like to say night one for SummerSlam was great, by our own rules, the randomizer winning means it wasn't, unfortunately.
yeah. And
The one-man band and the show sucked. Randomizer won, show sucked. That's it.
welcome, folks, to Tfspod. In this episode, we're going to be talking about a recap of our predictions battle of what happened there and who won what, night one, night two, exciting points of it. And also, we're going to have that segment that, hey, you're like, here it is. It's What Really Grinds My Gears by the one-man band.
Yeah. You know what really grinds my gears?
Well, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Before we get to all of that, before you get to the segment of the grinding gears, hey, guys in the back, load the clip of the grinding gears. While they do that part, I'm yelling at people back there. What do you guys think of SummerSlam? Aside from our rule,
I actually liked both nights. I'll be honest. It was okay. Nice. It was nice to see Seth cash in, and as much as people wanted Cody to turn heel for Cena versus Cody 2, I actually really like the way they went with it, just being a straight through slogfest. They hit each other with the greatest hits of all time everywhere, and Super Cody beat Super Cena.
Yeah. And they had good weather up there. It didn't rain.
Yeah, right? that was really good fortune on their part. Wow.
Yeah, and a lot of people there. A lot of unfortunately, I heard about but some people didn't have the press conference out anymore in the back. Now it's out with the public, strategically done. But
we all know why that was done, considering who returned at the end of night two.
Yeah. Well, again, they were going to ruin it. Then the great night that we had of the excitement of wrestling. So that's what I think. That's my take on it. You guys are going to ruin it. Anyway,
yeah, all the smart media.
But whenever we hear this song, we know what that means.
Oh yeah. You know what really grinds my gears?
Hold on. Yes, folks, it's what really grinds my gears by the one-man band. Okay, one-man band. What is going on in the world of wrestling that is grinding your gears?
Well, here we go. Starting off with Sheamus and Rusev. Now, I love both wrestlers. Great performers. Matter of fact, my dad, God rest his soul, was a big fan of Rusev when he first debuted as Alexander Rusev. And this was back in 2013, I would say. I remember my dad used to be like, man, this guy's pretty good. Was wrestling barefoot and doing all these crazy moves. But ever since he's been back at WWE, it's just been kind of, it's kind of stale. It's granted, I'm sure they're trying to look for things to do for him, but this is the third time that they're meeting up. Or in this case, I think the Sheamus versus Rusev 3 at this point. We kind of need to move on. We need to. My goodness, that's a good one. But it's true. I mean, they need to move on. They need to find a new competitor for Rusev. It's unfortunate that Rusev Day is pretty much gone.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was brutal. Yeah, but they're back together now though, so that's okay. So it's not really a lot to talk about here. Just more so, I would like to see Rusev in a little bit more meaningful storyline or program. Maybe there is something down the line, perhaps maybe a mid-title run, United States title, because we're not. It doesn't seem like we're gonna see Rusev in the main event picture. That time is pretty much past. I think he peaked at WrestleMania 31 with the tank.
Oh
yeah. So I think, man, it's crazy to think that that's been 10 years ago already. Wow. So I just hope that they do some footing here. Sheamus is he's bulletproof at this point. Sheamus could do whatever he wants. He's fine. But it's Rusev. Rusev really needs to have something happen here. But that's my first gripe. My second gripe. This one. Boy, does this grind my gears in more ways than one. Not only because I broke my own rule of not going against Ginger Castro.
Yes.
But why? Why are we doing this to Karrion Kross? Why? Everything looked like it was set up for him. Yes, Karrion Kross / Mark Mero 2.0. Totally agree.
Ooh.
I just hope that his girl doesn't leave him for someone else,
Oh.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to Scarlett Bordeaux. That she does not grind my gears. She grinds my gears in a different way. It's a good grind. But anyways, this whole situation where Karrion Kross is getting basically buried in this whole thing. And I know pretty well why. It's because he got over on his own. And that's a big no-no in this world of WWE, especially under the Triple H era. You can't get over on your own because it's not good. It's not kosher. He smells it from tomorrow, yesterday. With that nose of his. But anyways, I've heard stories that Karrion Kross was on his way out, that they weren't going to offer him a contract, but I have heard since then that they're kind of redacted on that, and they're going to. I hope they do, because I think Karrion Kross is great. I really think that he could do something good in WWE. They just got to give him a chance. Give the guy a chance.
We were on the verge of it with this story.
Yeah, he can do something great. Move him away, obviously, from Sammy. Of course, it's done. Obviously, Sammy himself said it. We're done. Yeah. That's a good one. Karrion's double cross with Triple H. But Karrion Kross, my opinion, they need to do something with him and quick before he loses he loses his push in the sense of the fans. Fans are behind him. They want to see him move up. They want to see him move up in the card. They want to see him get over. I think it's time. Give him something. Give him something meaningful. Sami Zayn was a meaningful opponent, but they just let him squash him. Not Sammy's fault, obviously, but just I wish they would do something with Karrion. Like, give Karrion Kross a chance. Scarlett Bordeaux did, and look what happened. But anyways, so that's my second thing. And my final thing.
Wait. Before you get to it, I remember you did mention I want you to talk about this a little bit before we get to this one. What was it they were doing at the post show? The fans outside yelling at Triple H?
Oh yeah. They were saying we want Kross. Right? They were saying we want Kross, or they were saying something of that. What was it exactly, Ric-Hard, that they were saying? It was something along the lines of that. We want Kross.
We want Kross. Yes, they were saying it.
And Triple H basically said something else that we will reveal later on in the show in our recap. But it was definitely a surprise, but not the smartest thing that Triple H could have said, because clearly he doesn't want to push Karrion Kross. Why? I don't know. But anyways, that was number 2. But the final one, this one right here. Ooh, boy. Oh, if you love money grabs and cash and big corporations lining your pockets, and boy, you're going to love this story. Because it's been reported as of this morning, I believe, or last night, that ESPN has bought the rights to the PLEs of WWE for 5 years at a whopping Burger King Whopper, triple Whopper style, $1.6 billion with a B, billion dollars per year, which estimates at about $325 million a year. Boy, that's a lot of cheese. So, what does that mean? It means now, if you want to watch your wrestling content outside of Peacock, and if you want to watch that PLE, well, you're gonna have to cough up the $29.99 a month that ESPN has for their direct-to-consumer content line, which is, as I said, $29.99 a month, which gives you access to 10 PLEs, which includes both nights of WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and Money in the Bank. Wow. Boy, do we wish the times of the WWE network was still around, huh? For $9.99. Yeah, we don't see that anymore. So now, as we've said, now you have to have Netflix, you have to have the USA Network, and you have to have ESPN to be able to watch all your content. Although I did hear something about ESPN doing a simulcast where I think if you have the ESPN network, there's some other things that you could see. It was the exact thing that I saw. It said it would be they have the rights also to the pre and post show content.
Yeah.
And the good news is that there is no change for SmackDown. So WWE's weekly show of SmackDown will remain on Peacock and the USA Network. And they also did something called the linear simulcast. So select WWE PLEs will also be simulcast on ESPN's linear channels. So basically, ESPN has all of the PLE chips right now, which kind of sucks because everything is being segmented. It's almost like they're casting Horcruxes like Harry Potter, like putting little Horcruxes in like, hey, we're gonna put one Horcrux over here, one over here, instead of everything together, so you can't kill the beast.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, money talks, I guess, and I guess with all the people that they signed recently, I guess they needed to up the ante a little bit and get some of that big money. Maybe this was their way of, perhaps their deal with Fox is ending pretty soon. So maybe that's the idea, but I don't know. I'm not a fan. I miss the days of old, but obviously the days of old are gone.
I would have stuck with Netflix.
Yeah, I would have too.
Because that's a much more bigger worldwide thing.
I agree that there was a big opportunity there. I feel Netflix must have undercut them or something, or said, hey, no, we're not going to give you this much. But that's that. So if you guys want to watch your PLEs, you got to get on the ESPN line, baby. Yeah. And that right there, boys and girls and fans all around, is what grinds my gears for this week.
What grinds the one-man big is it the wrestling scene? Poor bucket, lack of action, it's also mean.
All right, thank you, the one-man band. The one-man band with that.
Yeah.
A lot of things that just happened recently.
Yeah, I'm not a happy camper. Definitely that ESPN thing, most of all, is kind of really pissing me off.
Oh, wait until you hear about WrestleMania 43.
Oh Lord. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hey, what's that logo up there?
Hey,
What is that doing there? All right. I guess we got to be careful what we say. The logo there. Anyway, here we go. Yes, in this episode, we're going to talk about SummerSlam recap. Should we go with the overall scoreboard now, or should we give it at the end? Ric-Hard.
I mean, it's your call. We didn't have any audience participation because they all are scared of me.
You there, sitting at home, acknowledge me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Nobody step up to Ric-Hard for SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. They're all scared of you, but they could have beat you. You're easy to beat.
Shut up. Okay. All right. Let's get into the breakdown. We'll do the scoreboard at the end.
All right. Yeah. Okay, here we go then. Okay, let's start off with the first match on night one. We'll go quickly with this one. It was Roman Reigns and Jey Uso winning this match.
They're going up against the Tribal Thief.
I like that. They're continuing with that, and they're
Breakdown.
calling that. I love it.
Yeah. It's the Shula Fala.
The Shula Fala.
I love when they said that on air.
My
The Shula
God.
Fala. I was like, oh, that's funny.
Ric-Hard, what was your plan that you think? What advice you want to give Roman Reigns when he comes out next time?
I don't know, dude. Wear less expensive shoes at this point.
Don't wear shoes.
Or just go barefoot.
Am I the only one getting Hocus Pocus vibes? Where the team bullies keep taking his shoes.
Wait a minute. What?
I will say
scoreboard right.
no, but I will say yes, it is right. I will say this: the match was good. I'm a little surprised they're gonna keep having Reigns take the beating so that Jey could get the win and keep getting the push. But it makes sense. Reigns isn't there consistently. Jey is, so you use your part timers to elevate your full timers. I like it. I'm fine with it. I just think Jay's not the right full timer to focus on. But that's neither here nor there.
No man band. What's up with that one?
I went bold and it didn't work.
All right, that's good because I know your bold picks are good. So here we go. Next one.
Usually.
Here we go. Next matchup we had for the tag titles, Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez trying to defend against the new champs, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
Hashtag they're not friends.
Oh yeah, you saw at the end they're pushing each other. Yeah, I know them. Get away from me. Yeah, they continue that. Okay, here's the scoreboard. Moving along, this match, which was part of the Grind My Gears segment there.
Yeah.
What I didn't like this match the way it ended. It was like a flat end to me. I hope if based on what I saw on Unreal, I hope somebody got yelled at in the back. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I agree
with that ending because I didn't notice that they had another match on Raw, so this was actually the third match. So I'm like, oh, no wonder. Yeah, I mean, I expected Sami Zayn to win, but I thought that this was going to be the second match and they were going to lead up to the third one. But then I thought, wait, what other premium live show they're going to do a third one on? If not the biggest one, a SummerSlam. And I thought, oh, man. So, anyways, there's the scoreboard. Moving along.
And this one cost us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we had Tiffany Stratton defend against Jade Cargill. What do you guys think?
I am fully supportive of this decision. Thank goodness.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, for Jade Cargill to win the title, it wasn't supposed to be this match. It should be another match against Bianca or Naomi, I think. because they've had such a feud, and their
there
fans
are
also
actually
want the
people
feud.
complaining. There are people complaining about Tiffany Stratton getting wins in her feuds and what they're building towards. And I'm just like, isn't it obvious? She's beating big names: Charlotte, Trish Stratus, Jade
There
Cargill.
were a bunch of botches in this one too, by the way.
I mean, yeah, but how many of them were from Tiffany and how many of them were from Jade Cargill? Telling you, it's like Jade's green.
So
And Tiffany is admittedly still finding her footing. But I appreciate that they're giving her a chance. Because let's face it, at least for me, I think Tiffany's hotter.
Well,
I do want to mention that on this match was actually the bathroom break match. Somebody.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, there we are. Here's the scoreboard. Tiffany Stratton retained. There's the scoreboard. Now we move on to this matchup, which is like, what? We had...
I don't know what
Jelly
you're saying,
Roll.
Lou. I love this match, especially the result. My boy got the win. Although technically Logan Paul got the pin, but I really love that Drew McIntyre got the win on this. That was really cool.
I'm surprised in this one because, and this was a deciding factor for someone. This one was. Everyone's going with, the celebrity's going to win. The celebrity's going to win.
yeah.
Nope.
Look, we were wrong, but I'm glad we were wrong. That would have been an injustice.
I know who was happy about this one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I will say props to Jelly Roll for taking that bump, that table spot.
Oh yeah.
That was definitely like I honestly thought he was gonna get out of the way and Logan Paul was gonna eat it, but no, hey, Jelly
I want
Roll
to point out one thing that has really stood out with me. It's been about a year and a half now, so I think I could point it out. How come nobody has at all, to my knowledge, in comment section, you can correct me on this. How come nobody has during any match just opened up a bottle of Prime and drank it? Even Logan Paul, when he did the table spot, did not drink his own product before.
I thought he did.
Spot.
I thought I saw him drinking.
No, he opened the bottles. He opened the bottles and then like poured them on all over him, but he didn't drink any. Like he poured them on him, but he didn't drink it. I'm just like, bro, Logan, what are you selling in those bottles that nobody wants to consume?
He doesn't believe in his own product.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, shouldn't he be like grabbing a bottle, drinking it, and being like, man, this shit's good, you know? Like, why is he not drinking his own product? None of the wrestlers drink a Prime bottle. Is there a contract saying, yeah, no, you can't drink the Prime bottle. It's just there for show.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's exactly that.
If it is, that's terrible advertising. I'm just saying. I should see somebody. You know, if this was AEW, MJF did an Iron Man match where he drank like 5 bottles of water. Like, Aquafina should have been all over that shit.
So yeah, only Random Match got a point on that one. The last match of the night. What do you guys think about this one? It was a good match.
Boo! No, I'm sorry. Gunther's matches, when he loses, they're starting to become very formulaic. He's beating the guy up. He's hitting him with multiple finishers, and it just doesn't put him away. And then the guy just hits a couple finishers and wins. No, I'm sorry. I don't know what they were thinking with Gunther, but there's got to be a better way to have him lose. Aside from, the guy was just too strong. He just kept kicking out.
And then the surprise ending. What do you guys think about that?
Which should have been the triple threat cash in, but I still liked how it went. I love that Rollins came out, played some mind games, and in retrospect, it made sense. I like that it kind of adds to, if you look at how he entered the ring and he beat Punk with the briefcase.
Yeah, you
can literally overlay him hitting Punk repeatedly with the briefcase with just somebody shouting, "Die, die, die, die!"
Oh my god!
Like, stay down. That's what that was.
Yeah,
I mean, Punk already took a hellacious match in kayfabe, and he's still getting up after hitting hit with a briefcase once. Like Rollins' frustration was so apparent. If that was legitimate, I honestly think Punk was like, man, I'm gonna no-sell that briefcase shot, because he gets hit and immediately stays on his feet dazed, and then Rollins just keeps hitting him over and over again. You know, wrestlers have been known to say a couple times like, hey, if you no-sell my stuff, I'm gonna stiff you. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. So props to these guys for clearly not liking each other, but still being willing to work with each other. It's turning into a great story, which is made 2025 the year of Punk's face repeatedly getting stomped onto a wrestling mat.
So there we are. Randomizer wins, gets a point. And that was the night. That was scoreboard then. Now we went to night 2. First match. What do you think about this one? Naomi wins this one.
Yeah. Okay, well, first things first. Super cool moment where Naomi walked out with her dad.
Oh yeah.
That was really cool. I had no idea that her dad was actually a guitarist for Earth, Wind and Fire. That right there jumped up a few points in the cool factor for her.
Didn't he play with Cool in the Gang?
It was I think he said Cool in the Gang, Earth, Wind and Fire, if I remember right.
Yeah, he did with two different.
He's a great guitar player. Holy crap, man! He can rip. So definitely was a cool moment. You could see there was. I was pointing this out to Ric-Hard when we were watching it. You could see Rhea Ripley was actually like into it. She was obviously no selling it, but there was a moment that her mouth was kind of like she was trying hard to hold back her smile.
Yeah,
but she was failing. And you know what? Like even if she failed, it would have been okay because it was a really cool moment. But aside from all that, I think it was pretty obvious that Naomi was gonna win regardless. This is more so just kind of like a filler to get something going in this case. But I obviously think it was the right call that Naomi won. I think at first I wasn't too keen on her winning the title, like on the cash in, but yeah, I think she's been okay. So
I mean, this would have been a better match later on because Naomi just won it. She's not going to lose it.
You know how I feel about this. Naomi won. I was just like,
you were.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this title reign. I don't know where it's going. I'm tired of the caution puns. If I care, please take the title off of her. I clash.
Please proceed with caution.
Again, too early. Won't happen.
Also, if anybody saw her promo in New York where she says, "I see why all you New Yorkers want to come down to my home state." She lives in Florida because you got all this construction going on across blocks. I'm like, do you not live in Florida?
Oh yeah,
because we have that here too. If you live in New York, please.
She must live in a good part.
Stay somewhere else because construction is just as bad down here. So yeah.
Yeah,
and there was a score. Randomizer didn't get a point, which is a good thing.
Yeah, if you come from up north because of that promo from Naomi, I just want you to say this is the reception you're gonna get.
I'm from New York.
Boo to you for playing that. Who played that back there? All right, moving along here. Oh, this match.
Oh man, I love this match. I love this match.
No, be careful.
Shout out to Candice LeRae for that spot. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah. So
and Johnny Gargano playing it cool after a couple seconds, just giving her the thumbs up, like she's all right. She was not all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she man, that was a gnarly kick, like the way that happened to her, like the way she fell. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Another predictable match. They just won the title.
Dude, I don't care. No, I'm going to point this out because everybody was getting on my case about picking Fraxium. I want to point this out. When all 5 of them got involved in the match in the Wyatt 6, which again doesn't make any sense. You call yourself the Wyatt 6, but there's only 5 people.
You know who the 6th is?
Yeah, it should be Alexa Bliss, but whatever. But when all 5 of them got involved and then they started climbing the ladder, people were audibly not happy with that result. Before they grabbed the title, and they were like, "Oh," you could hear it. People were like, "Oh," groaning and stuff like that. I'm just like, bro, take the hint. They didn't need the titles. You don't need them to have the titles for the match to be good. for something good to happen. You could have given it a Fraxium. The
they
team
don't
that actually works hard.
I don't know about Fraxium. I would give someone else, but okay.
Come on, everyone else in this match, aside from Andrade and Ray Phoenix. Oh, sorry, I was gonna say Rey Mysterio.
Not everyone in a mask is Rey Mysterio.
Well, hey, come on. His first name is Ray. He's already halfway there. But neither here nor there. The other people all
don't tell him about Triple Mania next week, please. I think everyone's Rey Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio, and then Rey Mysterio, woman Rey Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio.
No,
come on, Rey Mysterio women.
There's no woman Rey Mysterio. It's Rey Mysterio's daughter versus Rey Mysterio's other daughter.
He only has one, and he's not wrestling.
Oh, well, okay, fine. Either way, I think they should have given it a Fraxium. It would have been a nice surprise. People would have been cheerful, but they wanted us to think it was going to be a no title change kind of night until the very end.
And by the way, it was no DQ still.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, White 6 wins, and you're right. Like, why hold the title? What's the point of that one? Moving along, there was a scoreboard. I'm laughing at you, randomizer. Becky Lynch versus Laya Valkyria. Becky Lynch retains. Again, no disqualification going on in here. A lot of interferences. A lot of people showing up everywhere.
Yeah, night 2 was definitely gimmick night. Everyone had a gimmick match except for AJ Styles versus Dom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought there was gonna be more of that. But here we go. Yeah, Becky Lynch retains.
With help from Bayley. We got to include that. With help from Bayley.
Let me see. What did everyone go with this one? Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, this was the Becky versus Valkyria wins split.
No, this was the Tfspod crew, right? Us versus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the point on that one.
Yeah.
Moving along here. Okay, this one. What was the point of this one?
This one sucked.
This one. What was the point of this one?
This one was garbage. I remember me and Ric-Hard watching this match. I was just looking like, why is this happening? Like, why is this match even existing at this point? Because like, it could have easily been a no, like without the cage, could have been a regular match, you know, unless they just wanted to find an excuse to have everybody from the new bloodline just come out and just do their things. I mean, because they were involved in this match the whole time. I mean,
yeah.
They handcuffed Jacob Fatu.
It's a cage. They can't get in. He's Solo's alone. Solo is Solo.
If it wasn't for this ladder match, this match would have been the one that had the most interference.
Yeah, no joke. And it really kind of like killed it for me because, you know, it makes, in my opinion, it makes Solo look weak as a U.S. champion. Like, you know, why do you even have the title for at this point? Like, it doesn't make any sense unless you're obviously going to being the tweener, or not the tweener, the heel type, the heel magnet and like the chicken shit, which he's doing very well in this case, but it just, I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
I'm wondering. My main thing is we're going into what's gonna, you know, because SummerSlam is basically the let's wrap up all the WrestleMania storylines that we're building since the Rumble, or even longer. So now we're going into Survivor Series, you know, period, where we're building towards this. We have so many factions with multiple people in it. You got the Wyatt Six. You got Solo's faction. You got Seth Rollins' faction. You got the anti-Seth Rollins faction that's slowly forming. You know, everything's going on with all these factions, but you only need 2 to really build towards War Games on the men's side. So which faction is going to be for which faction? What's going on? Why are all these multi-group? You still even got Judgment Day technically, although Judgment Day is more like 3 people and 2 chicks, but whatever. Yeah. It's, you know, what are we building towards for Survivor Series? What War Games matches are we going to get? Are we going to finally get a Survivor Series with 3 War Games matches? That'd be cool.
That'd be different.
But
It'd be a long day.
we could do. What about if we did a 3-team War Games match?
Only 3 teams and no other matches.
15. Well, no, it's definitely more matches, but 15 person War Game. 3 different teams at the same time.
That would be nuts.
3 rings put together.
3. 2 rings in the bottom and 1 hovering above.
Ah, yeah. Oh gosh. No, let's not give TKO any more ideas. But
For
yeah,
real.
I'm not sure where they're going with this. What the point of the new Bloodline is like anymore? Bloodline 2.0 or MFTs as they called. It's starting to get redundant. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. There's too many Fatus and Tongas and all that stuff going around.
Hey! You can't get rid of everybody. I knew the problem was going to happen. I knew this problem was going to happen when you try to do this. It's not a bad thing to have a lot of families in there because they are the Samoans are very are big in wrestling, in the wrestling industry. Just that they brought in a lot of things and calling it Bloodline. And I knew they were going to run into a problem eventually where they have too many people, and that sucks because then you got to get rid of people that are.
You got a bunch of fresh faces that you're just like, what are we doing here? Like, what's JC Mateo doing aside from just being scrub number 4, right?
Yeah.
And then you have people coming up from NXT in one direction. Then you have other people that are signing Samoans in one area, but you got to put them on the show. You got to have matches for them. Everyone has to try to shine. It's going to be complicated.
Very.
Oh, I'm building my own faction. 24/7 lose.
Boo. No one likes your faction. No one likes your faction, though.
No one likes the Ric-Hards.
Oh, okay.
Ric-Harders. Anyway,
moving along. We called them Hardenites. Okay.
Hardenites. Oh my god.
Just kiss your fruitcakes.
I know one-man band's faction, by the way. I know they're called the Band.
Yeah. It's just the band. Not
Yeah,
3MB, just the band.
Yeah. All right. Dominic versus AJ Styles. What do you guys think?
Is it weird that I don't remember how Dom won? Oh, right. The boots.
Yeah, the boot. That was clever. That was
nice
clever.
Nice homage to Eddie Guerrero WrestleMania.
They did a lot of homages to Eddie Guerrero. Even I like when AJ Styles came out with his son and his hair was dyed.
In the lowrider.
Pretty good.
A throwback to the Dominic, young Dominic.
Yeah,
that was funny. He wore Eddie's tights.
Oh, he did. Oh, yeah.
Or at least the same pattern as Eddie's tights. I don't know if they were Eddie Guerrero's tights themselves, but that would have been. I think that would have gone a little extra. Yeah, that would have been a little extra. I'm wearing his pants 20 years later.
Hey, whoa. All right, now.
All right, and here's the scoreboard. We'll move on to the next one. All right, this matchup. What do you guys think?
I love this match. I really liked it. This was a good final match for John Cena. I like that they kept The Rock far away from this. They kept Travis. I especially like that they kept Travis Scott away. I don't know where he was. He could have been on the moon. It would have felt the same way because he was nowhere in that stadium. Hopefully nowhere in that building. Keep Travis Scott away from wrestling forever.
Wow.
Don't even use his music for any PLEs.
And the woman band?
I at first was not happy, especially with the outcome, even though you guys know I'm a Cody fan. But now that I've had time to sit down and digest it and kind of let it simmer, it was the right call. It was the right call to get the title back on Cody. I think it made more sense. Made more sense in the long run for Cody to have the title and then kind of just separate John from the title scene so that he can be, his own entity at this point. And now John Cena can focus on being just his, essentially go off into the sunset and, do his thing. And I think we figured out who it's going to be too, because we had the massive surprise of who came out afterwards. Because it was cool. Before we get to that, I think it was cool that there were so many spots that we saw in this match. You know, a lot of false finishes, a lot of things that were done.
Yeah.
And Cody, once again, this is not the first time that he finishes a match by doing the salute. If you recall, he did the salute last year at I think it was Bad Blood, when he teamed up with Roman, where he got on the top rope, and it was he got on the top rope. I think he was getting ready to jump on Solo, if I remember right. And he looked at Roman, and he looked right at him, and he pointed at him, and he gave him the salute, and basically said, "This is your match now, bro." And he jumped out to off the top rope to the outside of the ring and laid out. I think it was Solo, and that was it. They were out for the rest of the match. This time, Cody salutes him and basically says, "Hey, good match," and decides to do the crossroads on him, and that was that. 1, 2, 3. Cody's your new champ, undisputed for the second time.
Yeah.
So, you know, they embrace. I honestly thought that John was gonna go back to heel mode, but no, they didn't. They didn't do it. But you know, Cody leaves. He does his thing, and all of a sudden, we hear the music.
Yeah.
We hear it.
It's I wanted to say, and I brought this up in the chat. One of the greatest analogies I've heard is, if John Cena is Superman, then Brock Lesnar is Darkseid. Because if you and I've heard other people say Doomsday instead, which could work, I guess. But if anybody's a comic book fan out there, the reason why Darkseid is one of Superman's most like craziest villains is he's basically nigh impervious to like defeat. Even when he loses in most of the comics against Superman, if you've ever watched the animated series, he still somehow gets the win where Superman loses a chunk of his soul in some way, and somehow Superman has to break his own morality or like go above and beyond, or he ends up all broken and tattered after winning when he battles Darkseid. So there's always that little bit there, which I think you get in every match Cena's had against Brock Lesnar. They haven't wrestled each other that often, but they definitely dislike each other. They're not friends. They're not friends. Cena, in case people don't know this, Cena's AA used to be called the FU.
Yeah. And
it was directly named that because John Cena was making fun of. It has the same start as the F5. He wanted to specifically make fun of Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar was originally going to be the main guy to carry the torch in the company in the early 2000s. Cena wanted to be that guy. So he didn't like Brock, and he made it a point to name his finisher the FU. Just to spite Brock. So when I see this match coming up, I think, if I was John, I'd want my win back too, because he never really did get his revenge for the squash at SummerSlam. People point at Night of Champions, which happened 1 month later, and everybody forgets Cena basically no-sold Brock in the near finish before Seth tried to cash in and cost Cena the match by DQ. I want to see Brock versus Cena Hell in a Cell. I hope that's what it's leading to because, fun fact, Brock is undefeated in Hell in a Cell matches, even though he's only wrestled 2, against my favorite wrestler of all time, The Undertaker.
I did see this somewhere, by the way, that how many more matches does Cena have?
4 is the number.
Who do you guys think is going to be the last 4? I mean, we know Brock won, right?
Yeah, could you imagine? This all leads to not a match with Brock.
Who are the other 3? I mean, who are the 3 things you want to see him face or the last match?
That's can someone else go first on that one? That's a tough one for me. I got to think about it for a moment.
I mean, I'm gonna try to think about, but I mean, Brock would have been a good one, but since obviously now he's popped up, like you can't have a 4-match sequence. You know, you just can't. You can't split that unless somebody goes up no, not even, because if they go up 2 wins, that's it. The best you could do is tie. So yeah, that it's kind of taken off the whole segment there. So what'll probably happen is he'll have 2 matches with Brock, and it'll be maybe 2 more matches with someone else. Now, my question is who is going to be the person that'll retire Cena? And I don't think it's going to be Cody now, because Cody's the champ. So I think they've pretty well ended their feud. He might. No, actually, not even. I don't even think he's gonna invoke his rematch clause, because, like I said, he doesn't have, or you guys said, he doesn't have that many matches left. So
he has more appearances. They could easily make him do more matches if they could. But what I think is we're gonna see Brock versus Cena for sure. If you want to piggyback that into the next match, I think honestly Cena should do a War Games match, because why not? And you have Brock Lesnar on the opposite team, Cena on the one team, and he has to pick, and they just have to find people to help him be in the War Games match. Brock doesn't get along with people, so it's tough for him to find people. But when Cena picks people, you just have Brock's people end up being people that don't like the people Cena picked.
And it's not that hard. This match supposed to be in Boston, right? December.
If it's in December and you want the last match to happen, I'll be honest, I kind of wish it was Edge. That's
Ric-Hard Angle, ruthless aggression.
No, if you're gonna pay the homage, to Kurt Angle, it should be Chad Gable.
Yeah.
But if you want a big name, a lot of people are probably gonna be
or someone you're gonna push.
I don't know if you.
Someone you're gonna push. The one that's gonna get the push by defeating Cena, and then that helps them. It's tough, right? We'll leave it out there. We'll come back.
It's very tough. It's very tough. I honestly think one of his appearances should be Austin Theory comes out and then gets AA'd and immediately pinned in a squash, because Cena never got his revenge for that.
Oh yeah,
but last match, that it's tough. I want to see the road they take us on. There is still the chance that his last match is Cody. I want to face you one more time, and that's where they do the heel turn. On the Cody 3, Cena 3, he faces him, and then heel turn Cody happens in December. But I'm also of the opinion that maybe Cena won't lose this last match. It all depends on what he wants to do. Maybe his last match should be against a Make-A-Wish kid.
Whoa!
What? He's granting one final wish. Just like that kid in the Sprite commercial. Hey, it's Sting. Yeah, I'm here from the Grant Wish Foundation.
Oh my God!
I heard you want to wrestle. Oh, for sure. Let me just drink a Sprite, and then Sting beats up the kid throughout his house. There you go. That's Cena's last match. Oh, I heard you want to wrestle for your wish against me. Yeah, let's do it. And he puts the kid in an STF. The kid's tapping out. And then John Cena's like, for the sake of your wish, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. And he keeps beating him up.
Oh man!
All right, well there you go. This is who won that. But now we get the scoreboard. Ric-Hard.
Man, here we go.
Here's that line that everybody loves.
Ric-Hard. I wish you wouldn't get the scoreboard, but go ahead, get it.
All right, folks. We've been delaying this for all show.
Yeah,
we have to talk about it.
I tried.
This scoreboard is brought to you by #BringBack3MB. Folks, if I'm going to pay $29.99 for an ESPN subscription in 2026 to watch WWE, you might as well make it worth my money. It's worth by bringing back the greatest trio in wrestling history, 3MB. Bring back Heath, bring back Jinder, make it the air guitar. Jinder's not even like a totally necessary thing, but at this point they are 3MB, so might as well. Bring back 3MB. That's all I gotta say, WWE. That's the least you could do. Or push Karrion Kross and LA Knight. One or the other. Anyways, in first place, we have a tie, and it is between Osama Van Diesel and Main Event Jeff, and they are both at 19 points.
Woo! Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And then behind them, we've got Tornator, and he is at 16 points. Yeah. That's kind of valid. I don't know. He tried hard. Hey, it takes work to do what he does. Okay. That's dedication. That said, behind him, we have a tie again. It is between 24/7 Lou and the One Man Band, and they are at 4 points. There you go. You see, you still got the support of the people. And then behind you guys, it's breaking away. Playboy Raj, and he is at 12 points. Yeah. Hey, props. You know, it takes work to be able to Control C, Control V like that, and then edit one pick or two. And then behind all of you guys, it's myself, Ric-Hard, and I am at 11 points.
Why, dude? Why must life be so hard? Why must I fail?
You're going to have it at the end of the night. Didn't I say that? Did I put you on the last show?
I'm just glad I didn't lose to the audience. You know, nobody in the audience got a point from going head to head against me, which is I'm the only person in this studio that could say that out of the three of us. So yeah. Yeah, that's right. A tie still counts, Lou. A tie still counts. I know you're trying to say you didn't beat me. Yeah, but he tied with you. That's a problem. And then behind us, at 6 points now, the randomizer.
Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.
Very impressive showing by the randomizer this year. And then what's this? The audience scoreboard.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's Damian Heater leading the group with 3 points on the board. Don't ask me where he got them. He didn't get them from me. And then there's Nathan Johnny Lance at 1 point.
Who are you people?
Literally.
And everyone else is at 0. Folks, next week we have 2 shows on tap. It's Triple Mania and TNA Emergence. So stay tuned.
Hey, good news on Triple Mania.
Yeah, Triple Mania.
You can watch it on YouTube.
I know, right? I'm actually excited. No more Fight TV subscriptions.
Yeah.
Or Triller TV or whatever they want to call themselves. Look, guys, all I know is if I have to switch my location to Australia to watch your show and pay for a PLE, that's a problem. I'm just saying. That's all I'm going to say. That said, folks, that's the scoreboard. Lou, I believe that's the end of the show. Back to you.
Yeah. Where's the... Oh, there it is. There you are, folks. That's our recap. And, of course, Grind My Gears. What grinds my gears? Oops, wrong one. For this episode. We'll catch you next week for a lot of the battle. Tune in. Subscribe. We'll do our live show on Thursday night.
Yeah.
And you can compete against, I wonder who. Who's left?
Who could be next on the competition scale? I just want you guys to know we usually don't do very well against competitors in Triple Mania and stuff. So whoever's on tap for the fight next week, please bring your A game.
Can WWE handle it?
Can WWE handle what?
Las Tóxicas.
We'll find out.
Man.
Yeah,
that was very good.
Man, I went so long. Anybody feeling like a pizza? No pineapple though, right?
The super coupon.
Nah, don't get me started. Oh God, I can tell you a story. Oh man, forget this. Domino's has this deal, right? And I have this extension on my app. And it's supposed to make the price lower. It did the exact opposite. I paid 3 times for the pizza.
Ooh.
Yeah. Brutal. Anyways, pepperoni, meats, supreme. What are you guys doing?
Pineapple.
No, God, no. Supreme without pineapple.
And no anchovies, right?
Yeah, no
pineapple.
anchovy. And no.
Lou, get out of here. Get out of here with fruit. All right, let's go.
All right.
It's the wrestling trivia king of kings. A dice.